Well, I'm afraid now that's all we have time for. Britney, tell me a little bit about growing up, little Britney, when you were growing up, because you were born in Louisiana, weren't you?
Yes.
What was home life like for you when you were young?
Well, I was a country girl, and I was very into ball. I was never a cheerleader or anything like that. I was a tomboy. So I was just a mama's girl. I loved food. My dad owned a restaurant. He was into construction building, and just a normal Southern, yeah.
Where do you live now? Do you live in Los Angeles or do you live in Las Vegas? Because you have the big show going on in Vegas.
I have 2 homes. I have one in Las Vegas and one in LA.
And the Las Vegas show has been a huge success for you, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Okay.
Yes.
How much time of the year do you spend in Vegas?
Probably 60% of the time.
And the show itself, it must be pretty exhausting, I guess. Is it every night or nearly every night?
It's 3 nights a week.
Oh, that's
so
easy
then.
then.
That's
yeah. Easy. Okay. Well, you could get another job then to make ends meet. But is it a party town? When you're there, do you go out much? Do you have fun like that? Or are you aware of the partying that's going on around you?
I am aware of the partying that's going on. A lot of the people are very intoxicated during the shows. And the food is great.
When I've been to see shows in Vegas, often it seems to be the audience, they're enjoying the performance, but you're right, they've already had a couple of what we would call sharpeners.
Yes.
Before the show. Have you encountered that? Have you had an audience sometimes?
I got contact high. I haven't smoked weed since I was like 17 years old. And all of a sudden, towards the end of the show, I mean, it was so strong, I couldn't function.
Wow.
Because I got just the contact of it, I was like, oh my goodness. So I was like, I had to leave. I had to go.
Wow.
So,
How can you leave your own show, though? What happens if you've left?
I kind of I say I can't do it anymore.
Well, maybe they were so high, they didn't notice. So you stay near the show, I guess? You're not in the same building as the show, but you stay pretty nearby?
Yes.
But you're not kept awake by the partying, are you? You don't have carousing going on near you, or...?
I do.
You do?
Yes. There's parties all around.
Wow. So what do you do? Do you go and join in, or do you blank it out?
I just don't go in there.
Yeah.
They're private parties. Okay. So.
I suspect if you wanted to go in, they'd probably let you in.
I'd have to see. There's a lot of drugs involved.
Oh, OK. What, to get you into a party, or
no!
to... Oh,
no, a lot of drugs involved.
Oh, inside? You don't want to go near that? Of course not, you're Britney. You wouldn't go near that. You know, I was talking about you growing up in Louisiana. So how old were you when you first appeared in the Mickey Mouse Club? You were just a kid still, weren't you?
I was 12.
12 years old. But you'd auditioned for it before, hadn't you?
Yes. Yes,
Wow.
I was 8.
So you were 8 and you didn't get the part. Now, how did the 8-year-old and you deal with that? Because that's a pretty big blow to get, isn't it?
Yes. Actually, I was with a girlfriend, and we all went as a pack, like of 6 girls together, and we went and we didn't make it, but it was just really fun because it was the impact of all the kids there, like the energy, and it was really cool. Well,
incredible training ground, I would have thought, to go on to be a performer, because so many, you know, the kind of year you were there, you had incredible people. I was amazed. I hadn't realised Ryan Gosling was one of the Disney kids as well, and of course Justin was there, Christina Aguilera. I mean, just huge success there. I'm hoping it was fun as well as it being fun to watch.
It was probably one of the funnest times of my life. We all lived in the same community, and we had a schedule every day, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
So one question, you know, I've always wanted to ask you this is, you've been in the public eye since you were 12.
Yes.
Because that was a huge show, wasn't it? Do you ever fantasise, do you ever wonder what life would be like if you hadn't been? Do you have a kind of...
I do. I kind of go, like, I have this thing where I go into denial a little bit, and I'll put a hat on and I just pretend like I'm like everybody else, and I'll go out. And it really usually works because no one pays you any attention.
So sort of a disguise?
It's like a disguise, yeah.
And so what do you do when you're going like that? What sort of things do you want to do?
I'll just take my dog for a walk, or I'll go shopping, or I'll do just, like, normal stuff.
And when you have to become Britney again, does that feel weird?
Well, it's like, well, I'm used to my show. It's like a character change. It's kind of like I'm a performer, so I know how to mentally adjust my head to go there in character. It's not me. It's not who I am at all, but it's like, it's part of what I do.
So what would the real Britney be like then?
Honestly, I'm kind of boring. I'm really boring. I'm boring. I love movies. I love hot. I know it sounds so boring, but I'm not like this, like, you know, crazy, like, go out, girl.
What's a great night for you, then? What's a great night? What's a really lovely... a night when you're not working, a night well spent?
A movie done by your wife.
Oh, yeah. Or my girlfriend. They both make movies.
Oh. I didn't know that. Kingsman is one of my favorite movies.
Well,
I love the beginning because it plays the rock song.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm a nerd, I'm sorry. I'm just like, yeah, it's so cool.
Oh,
that's my favorite movie.
Oh, thank you. And then what else you do? You like to order food in? You like to cook? Do you cook?
I cook. I like a lot of different rices. I like rice and jambalaya. Don't laugh, oh my God.
Well, she said she was boring. What did you expect?
I like rice, I do.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing.
Well, I think that's an exclusive we've got out of her right here. I just hope you don't regret saying that.
Okay.
It's going to be a headline tomorrow, Britney's rice addiction. 4 bags a day. Desperate for Uncle Ben. Okay. Let me ask you about the new album, because the new album, you are more involved in this musically, I understand, than previous work. So you've taken control. You're more in control of your music than before?
Yes.
Why did it take you so long? Why did you wait till now to do it?
Well, there's a lot of reasons, but I won't get into the whole story, but...
Well, we know a lot of the whole story, so we don't have to go over the whole story,
well,
or, you know, what we think.
It was like, I think, since the conservatorship, I'm in a conservatorship, is the 3rd year of me being under that, and I felt like a lot of the things were planned for me to do, and, you know, being told what to do, and I was just like, for this one, I want to make it my baby, and I want to do it myself, and I was very strategic about the way I did it, and, yeah, that's why it means so much to me.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm hoping it will really connect with people, and I suspect it will connect with people more when they know it's coming so much from you, so much from where you are and who you are right now.
Yes, sir.
And you seem in a really good place right now. Would that be a safe thing to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're pretty happy, pretty sorted.
Yes.
That's good to know. Okay. Because, you know, I hope you know this, but, you know, you know you have millions of fans around the world. I know you know that. But I hope you know that they feel love to you. They feel protective of you.
I feel for them as well.
They want to see you thrive. Do you draw strength from that? Does that thought help you, or is it sometimes too much, knowing that?
No, it's so genuine. Like last night, I performed, and the audience was like, the ones in Vegas, they're so far back. They were like right there in front of you, and it was so much more personal, and they weren't drunk or high. And it was so intimate. They were so present and so there with me. So it was really nice.